Hey guys, welcome back to Lakomia Genovese. Today on the channel, I'm bringing you guys another grocery haul. This time it's a affordable grocery haul just like the last one, but for this one, it is currently October 15th, and this is week number 3 of my no spend challenge, my bitch I'm broke challenge. So if you guys are following along, I'm basically doing this challenge where I am spending no money for the month of October, and that doesn't mean I'm not spending any money because obviously we have to eat, so it just means that I'm not spending money outside other than my groceries, my bills, and those kind of expenses. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to shop at 3 different stores on the lower end of the scale, I guess you can say. Not to say that they don't offer good things, just to compare it to Whole Foods. They are not Whole Foods. Alright, let's get into this. So the first store that I went to was Walmart, and I just thought that they would have more of the things that I wanted, and they did not. So I'm going to tell you guys that I normally do not shop at Walmart unless I'm at work, because Walmart is right next to my job and it's the closest grocery store within walking distance. So sometimes when I just need a snack or something for my lunch or something that I need for dinner and don't want to go anywhere else once I get out of work, I go to Walmart. But this was on Sunday that I went grocery shopping, and I decided to go to Walmart because they normally have yuca, plantains, and a lot of Caribbean fruits and vegetables that I can't find in other grocery stores that I normally shop at. So I went to Walmart and I picked up a yuca. Yes, this is half of a yuca because I'm actually cooking some in my sancocho. So that was a yuca, and it smells good. And then I got some pita. So Errol normally buys this, and it's just some regular whole wheat pita, Greek pita, and it comes with 6. And I actually use these to make pizzas, and it's just like a personal size pizza, whatever personal means to you. I compare this to like a little kid's pizza because it's so tiny. But it's very filling for my little tummy. And yeah, so I'll just eat this with a salad or something and put it with some marinara sauce and top that with some cheese. Next, so I went to Aldi and I decided to go here because I'm gonna show you guys in my sustainable things I'm doing to save money video that I got cash back for shopping at Aldi with my Bank of America debit card. And this is a great tip that I like to share with people. Make sure if you are gonna get a checking account or credit account or anything, that you are getting some kind of reward back from those cards, because you're investing money into things and you're spending money, and you want to make sure that you're getting something in return from your spending. So my Bank of America card actually gives me different stores to shop at, different like auto places, and if you spend a certain amount you get a certain amount back. So I decided to go to Aldi because they were giving me, I think, $3 off or $3 back. So I was getting $3 into my account. I only spent like $9 at Aldi, so I ended up spending only $6 because I got $3 back, if that makes any sense. So at Aldi, I picked up some organic bananas, and they're not ripe yet, but they're almost there. I also like that they do this because that means I don't have to do it. Yes, it causes a little bit more waste, but this makes your bananas last way longer. So if you do this at home, when you buy your bananas, it keeps them fresher for longer, and you don't gotta worry about them going bad. So I just gotta wait for them to ripen up, and they'll be perfectly ready for either freezing or eating with some food or just munching on. The next things that I picked up were not necessities, but they're condiments that I tend to use in cooking a lot. So since I'm cooking from home so much, I needed to make sure that I had what I needed. So I picked up some organic ketchup, just plain ketchup, and then they had some Dijon mustard on clearance, not clearance, it was on sale for like 80 cents. Next, I picked up a can of garbanzo beans. This is actually not for me. I'm doing a chickpea tuna salad recipe for my coworker. I also picked up some jackfruit, but I don't know where it went. So there's that. And then for me, I picked up a thing of dry oats because you get so much out of this, and you can do so many recipes with this. If you guys want to see a recipe video on what I do with these things, just let me know down below in the comments. I usually make like energy balls, oatmeal, you can put them into smoothies, you can do so much. So if you're interested in a video on recipes about oats, let me know down below and I'll definitely make one for you guys. Next. Okay, so the next place that I went to was the farmer's market, and it's not a normal farmer's market, it's just called the farmer's market, but it's actually an international store where they have everything that you could think of, especially from like Latin America, the Caribbean, Asia, all those places where we have delicious different things to try. They have it there. So I went and picked up some avocados because last week, if you remember in my haul, I had avocados. Not my haul, my vlog. I had avocados and they weren't mine, they were Errol's. So I had to get him some. So picked up some. So I picked up some avocados and just need to wait for them to ripen up and then they will be ready to be eaten. And then also I picked up one of these. This is like the avocados that we eat in Puerto Rico. They're just way bigger and I like them a lot more than I like the small ones. I always have a problem when I buy these though. They go bad so much quicker than these do, or they just don't ripen. I don't know. So if you have any tips for ripening these and eating them or picking them, let me know down below. The next things that I picked up were these two beautiful vegetables, fruits, vegetable, fruit, vegetable. Okay, so I picked up 2 tomatoes. One of them just was like unloved and nobody was taking it, so I decided to pick it up. And this one had like some scratches on it. So when I see ugly vegetables, ugly, I tend to pick them up because people normally won't pick them up and buy them. So I buy them so that they won't be thrown out and cause more waste in the world. Then I picked up this calabaza because I am doing a recipe with pumpkin. So this is actually a pumpkin that we use in our bean recipes in Puerto Rico and in many other recipes as well. But it's just another form of a pumpkin. They're normally greenish slash like orangish on the outside. You can get them whole, but they are pretty hard to cut up and peel, so I just buy it chopped up and ready to go. Also, it's way cheaper if you buy it like this because it sells by the pound normally in stores, so if you're gonna buy a whole pumpkin, it's gonna cost you a little bit. Sticking with the veggies, I stocked up again on some greens because I have leftover spinach, but I didn't have any spring mix, which is what I usually get because it's just good for salads. I'm just like tired of like romaine lettuce, which is why I don't normally pick it up. Also, it's like just water, so I don't like to pick it up. So I normally just get like kale, spring mix, spinach, and like lots of cabbage. So that's what I got, and I'm gonna try to eat more salads this week, so hopefully make some more salads. But yeah, I picked this up and I love it. Alright, so then I went to the bean section. I normally go to this international market because they usually have all of the Goya products, which is like my jam. You know, I just cook with other beans and they just normally just don't taste as good as much as the Goya beans do. So I just got some gandules, some green pigeon peas, and I'm gonna make some yellow rice eventually. Some dark kidney beans, so if you are interested in my stewed bean recipe, make sure you guys look out for that because that is coming out very, very soon. And then last but not least, I got some tomato sauce, and this is what we use in our rice, in our beans, and just in a lot of Puerto Rican recipes. So I got a big can instead of the small ones because the small ones were almost the same price as this one, so I decided to pick this one up instead and save me some money. And as you can see, I purchased a little bit more than I needed to because it was late last night. I was on my way to a concert and I just needed to pick up some of the stuff for a recipe video. And so that's something that you shouldn't do. Go to the grocery store unprepared. Even though I did write my grocery list and I was going by it, I ended up picking up some stuff that I didn't need and just wanted. So yeah, this was like my first fail of this challenge. So with that being said, I did pick up 2 things that I technically didn't need, but I really wanted to restock in my pantry. I needed some like Japanese Asian noodles to make like some soups and like stir fries. And yeah, so I just picked up these like udon noodles, which I love. And it was pretty cheap actually. It was only like $1.74. So yeah, I just picked those up. And then this was a little bit pricier. This was, I believe, $2 something. They're just nori sushi wrap sheets, and I will make some sushi with this. I have gotten so much better at making sushi. I'm actually gonna be posting a Asian inspired recipe video, and the sushi in that video is not the prettiest because it was like one of my first times making sushi, but I have gotten so good at making sushi that I'm proud of myself. Okay, so that's everything that I bought on Sunday. Now today, for the 15th of October, I really wanted to make some sancocho because I had literally everything in my fridge but plantains. The last plantains that I bought went bad. I was also going to make a recipe video, and then they turned yellow and just super sweet, which turns into plátanos maduros and not tostones, which is what I prefer, and is the recipe video that I was wanting to make. So I had to go to Kroger today, and I picked up some plantains. I also picked up a yellow one to make plátano maduros in my recipe video. So look out for my plantain recipe video. Alright, now, like I said, sometimes I'm bad and buy things that I don't need, but I did it anyways because I'm bad. But in all seriousness, I did save a few bucks, so I decided to pick me this up because I just wanted it in my fridge, and I just really like eating sandwiches. So I picked up some Daiya cheese. This is just the American style, and I've said it before, Daiya cheese is like the worst vegan cheese. But I ended up picking this up because the other day I went to eat with my coworker who purchased my meal for me. They decided to treat me and buy me one of my favorite burgers from a restaurant here in town, and they usually use this Daiya cheese, and for some reason when they put it on their burgers, it just tastes so delicious. Like, you don't even taste that nasty Daiya flavor that you normally taste. So I said, I'm gonna try it, give it a go, and we'll see one last time if I can get used to it. Okay, now for the last final product, we have some Wok Me Up, which is like woke me up, but it's like spicy orange tofu. And the only reason that I picked this up is because I've gotten this before. It's usually always on clearance for some reason here in town at Kroger, so we normally pick it up if we find it on clearance. They have two flavors. There might be more, but I've only seen these two flavors. So they have spicy orange, and the other one I think is like a soy or teriyaki sauce, and it's like a brown color. But the tofu in Kroger was more expensive than this like pack was. And the reason why I buy this is because it's actually just a block of tofu that's like cut up into squares, which is what I'll do to it anyways. And then the sauce is separate. So for $1.79, you get a free sauce that you can use in other recipes, and you get tofu. So I picked up two of these on clearance. Regular price was $3.49, and these were only $1.79. So with all that being said, I spent the total of this much because I don't remember and I don't have my receipts on me, so I'm putting it on the screen. So that's how much I spent for this grocery haul. So yeah, pick and choose your battles. I mean, I technically should have spent less than I did, but you know, I did what I could and I worked with what I got and I did what I did. So I'm just proud of myself for actually sticking with this no spend challenge, bitch I'm broke challenge, and not really spending money outside other than groceries, gas, and my expenses, which are my bills, and like, that's pretty much it. In any case, I hope I'm inspiring you guys to save money and stick to your budget, and you know, just go to the grocery store, stick to that shopping list because it is very important. And you know, I mean, debt is a bitch. In any case, love you guys. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in today. Make sure you guys stick to that budget, stick to that grocery shopping list, and help yourself pay off that debt like I am. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in today. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!